the unfortunate cancellation of She-Hulk. Um, I just want to put this out there. Like I am so hurt because I was looking forward to season 2. You know, my future wife, Tatiana Maslany. We're gonna have to. Everything will be all right. They taking away our money. I'll take care of you. Don't worry. But can you go ahead and explain to the people at home for the reason why this is leading to a cancellation for She-Hulk season 2?
The reason for the cancellation I'm hearing is because they went way over the budget. It's estimated they went over $200 million. That's just an estimate. Meaning there's probably more than $200 million that they invested in this TV show alone. Most of it was due to the CGI effects. As you know, those CGI effects need to be polished. And that's also another criticism most of the fans had that critiqued it, that the CGI wasn't that great. It wasn't that bad. Like, I don't know. What do you think? Like, it wasn't that bad, right?
So, for me, she looked beautiful green and she looked beautiful normal. So
she was bad as shit in green.
Yeah, I was in love with her in green. Oh my god, I was in love with her in green. But yeah, she looked phenomenal. I felt like they did a wonderful job with her with the CGI in this TV show, which is crazy because I was like, I wonder how much CGI actually does cost when you have this going on a consistent basis. And in this TV show, like, I don't think there was ever a moment where she wasn't green. Like, we jumped right into her being She-Hulk from the jump in episode 1. So I could see now that the budget, you broke the bank on this, and moving forward, this is definitely going to be a lesson for Marvel, where it's just like,
they can't just willy-nilly do what they want. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's going back to the last topic was the whole Kevin Feige not being there overseeing everything. You know what I mean? Can't be everywhere at once,
Right.
But going back to what I was saying, that the CGI cost a lot. As we know, we didn't get She-Hulk and Bruce Banner or the Incredible Hulk in many scenes. And that's one of the reasons why. And also, as for some fans wanted to know why the season tanked at the end of the last couple episodes, that's the big reason why. They ran out of resources, so they were basically told, like, hey, whatever money's left in the budget, you're just gonna have to stretch it out or make it work with whatever you got, but you're gonna have to try your best not to keep She-Hulk for that long in CGI, which was kind of disappointing. But so as you could tell, the writing, it wasn't there. You know what I mean? As you know, we got the Kevin robot.
It really, if we're being honest, it really didn't even have any direction, because I'm thinking this is going to be about Abomination trying to get him out of prison, and then we're gonna go ahead and go from there. But somehow he starts a cult. That's what we call those. Starts a cult, and it just towards the end, my memory is very vague in my memory bank, like how it ended, because it was just so bad. But up to that point, probably up to the Daredevil part, that's when I started becoming uninterested in the TV show.
I agree with you. It was a little disappointing that how the show ended. Just a little recap. Abomination was like a therapist, had like his own group sessions, was boring at the point, in the middle of the season. But then you had that rich boy who thought that She-Hulk wasn't deserving of her powers, so he decided to steal her blood and then injected it himself and become a Hulk himself. Which I think they explained it in the storyline that the only reason why She-Hulk survived in the first place is because it was Bruce Banner's blood that was mixed in the serum, and because they are cousins, they are blood related, so that's basically how she survived. They share the same blood. So the whole guy getting I forget his name. It's not even important to talk about the villain because it was some spoiled ass rich white boy.
He was an asshole.
Who just wanted to just get superpowers just to be cool, just basically to stay relevant, just to get clickbait.
Was he the same one that slept with her, or was it he hired that dude?
Nah, he hired some dude to sleep with her.
Okay, I want to whoop the guy that slept with her ass. I'm
Yeah,
gonna whoop
he did
his
it wrong
ass.
though.
I
That was
don't like
dirty.
him, bro. That hurt my
Little
fucking
bitch
feelings.
ass.
Like that was
Yo,
so fucked up. I cannot believe you tried to sleep with my girl for her blood. Like I cannot believe this. Like, ugh.
I
for
feel you.
better
Especially
for
the big dude. The dude who was like, "Well, can you turn into She-Hulk?" And he's like, "But I am She-Hulk." He's like, "I want to see the green chick." Like, bro, like, what are you talking about? She's still bad, bro. These motherfuckers, these mofos tripping, bro. They just
right.
call it like this, dude. They tripping.
Right. So I guess I guess moving forward with Marvel, we're only gonna see She-Hulk in like what movies moving
Yeah,
forward.
moving
So
forward, they're gonna tie her in different movies or other people's TV shows, and it's probably not gonna be a She-Hulk thing, like in every episode if we get it in different series. Most likely, she's probably gonna come back in Avengers 5 and 6 because that's where the big money is. Like $200 million for most people that don't know, that's an Avengers movie right there, bro. Like they put a $200 million show, a series out there, bro. So like they're not making that money back. For people who don't know, like Marvel, in order to get that money back, they need to rely on toy sales and also revenue from watching the shows. And since the only people who own the license to release the shows is Disney Plus, so they're not making really that much money from people who actually own Disney Plus subscription. Because remember, people are also allowing other people to log into their accounts, so they're not really making the views that they're supposed to unless they sell it. Hence why we have these Marvel series being sold on DVD and Blu-ray, so they can make some extra revenue from the money because they're not making toy sales off these series, which is pretty sad. I would like to have seen She-Hulk get a season 2. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the direction it was going. I mean, besides the whole ending, but I kind
take
of liked
Megan Thee
it.
Stallion out. Please don't put Megan Thee Stallion back in there.
Like the show had like this Harvey Dent, attorney outlaw. If you've ever seen that show, Birdman, I believe was his name. He's like a lawyer and had all these
Birdman.
boomerang characters. Yeah,
It was on Adult Swim.
Adult Swim, and you had all these boomerang characters
Yep.
suing for some reason. Each episode was random and funny. It had that vibe, and I like to have seen it gone somewhere, but as we know, that's probably not going to happen now. So I'm looking forward to seeing her in another TV show. Hopefully, maybe in the next Incredible Hulk movie with Mark
Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo. Sorry, excuse me, I almost forgot his name. Mark Ruffalo. That'd be pretty cool. But I don't know. I don't know what the future has on hold. I think she did a phenomenal job acting as She-Hulk, and I would like to see her continue going on. I don't see them canning her at all as an actress because she carried the show. So there's no disdain between her and Marvel. So she's still on board. So just know for the fans that there is no She-Hulk 2, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't really care for the show.